such bullshit, man. This is bullshit.
I don't want to put the instant replay in the fucking game.
Oh,
so you can see this bullshit.
This is the most heated you've ever been in BS Gold, and it's over the mattress.
I feel very strongly about this subject.
Well, I'm telling you.
I haven't slept in
I'm telling
11
you what I've
months.
heard. I'm not allowed to have a Twitter account.
This is the Conn Smythe Trophy winner. I don't think
He wasn't yet. He wasn't yet. Every time we play this game, we're basically in a time machine.
I'm giving this a 10.
10?
I'm giving it a 10. I think
There's no way it's a 10. We've never seen a 10.
this has got to be a 10.
How does it sound?
Sounds like you're in a bathroom.
Yeah, no, that's accurate then.
Wow, we're both doing this out in the middle in uncharted territory.
I'm glad I've really got the Twitter account going for a recording that apparently you're inside of a terrarium and I'm in a toilet.
I don't know what happened. I thought we were supposed to be moving up here once we got all this new publicity here on BS Goals.
That's right. Yeah, we've only actually gone down. We lost all of our ad money.
We've lost all of our ad money. Google AdSense has kicked me off and blacklisted me 4 different accounts, and I can't figure out why. And meanwhile, you're recording from a shitter right now.
I'm literally looking at our toilet in the mirror right now, so that's good.
Oh, jeez. Well, for those of you who are still listening, just want to let you know that this is BS Goals, and there's a lot of bullshit going on right now with Jason held up in a bathroom situation over there.
Yeah, at any moment we could actually go from BS Goals to just shitting. You know, you just cut the bull right out of this.
Well, we got the NHL seasons ended.
Don't you kind of feel a little disappointed with the way the finals went?
I didn't watch one game.
Did you stop after the Penguins were eliminated?
I did, actually.
Well, I guess then you've just been disappointed now for weeks. It was a fun season. It was, it didn't end the way...
What are you talking about? It was a fun season. Why are you fluffing this all up? Both of our teams got shit on.
Trying to be positive here.
There's no need to be positive.
I'm trying to stay on the... All right, you know what?
Here's a piece of positivity for you. Fucking finally, Nicholas Lidstrom getting the hell out of Dodge.
That's not positive for me. You know,
well, no shit. You're such a Swedish homer.
The contributions that he made to the game of hockey, and he's just something that every defenseman can, a player they can look to, and admire.
Really?
Dude, he's played for 20 years.
Who do you think that's currently playing in the NHL who hasn't been a teammate of him or a countrymate of him that really gives a shit and is like, I really look up to him?
Wow.
No one's actually going to say that. Maybe 20 years down the line.
Maybe not publicly they'll say it, but I'm sure a lot of them grew up watching him.
Well,
I bet you know what? I bet you
debatable.
if you ask my favorite pen, Paul Martin, who he looks to in terms of defenseman that he can pattern his game after.
That fucking explains a lot. That would explain a lot for me.
Let's get on to something that we both actually are excited about, which is after months and months of not being able to play a game, finally started to get to play a little bit of hockey again, and actually got 2 minor BS goals within about 5 or 6 days.
Already you're self-deprecating and calling them minor? We haven't even looked at them.
You fucking immediately called them misdemeanor bullshit when we played.
Well, I don't know. You got to save that for the actual podcast.
You know what? Why don't you? Clearly, you've been sleeping on a hard mattress.
It's true. My brother actually has a hard mattress here. It's the only fucking place where I actually sleep well is when I'm out here because it's a fucking futon.
Jeez.
And it's absolutely hard. You're right. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, because you're peppy and angry as shit, and you're not going to cut anybody a break. So why don't you just play me and yourself during this episode, and you can just say whatever you want me to say.
Oh man,
I can't win with you.
You're starting to sound like my fiance.
There you go. I'm starting to feel like your fiance.
All right, let's roll the clip here.
Great commentary.
This is a bullshit goal. This was Winnipeg Jets versus the Phoenix. You were Phoenix, right? Yeah, that's Phoenix. You came into the slot here. I don't even know who had the puck, but shot it off Pavelik's blocker, and the puck flips up over his head, which is fine. Yeah, whatever. It's weird deflection, but it happens in hockey. But then the shit part, the shit storm, is when my defender comes in and bats the puck into my own net, right here.
Thanks for the zoom in. I like that.
Now that we've cut costs and put you in the bathroom, our production value's going up here.
You know, we got a crowded apartment, all right? I needed a place. You know what I'm going to say? This, just to add a little bit of a personal touch, I feel like this is a metaphor for your relationship as I've observed it over the years, being your roommate and friend. I feel like you sometimes feel like you're Pavlik, and you're just getting peppered with pucks, deflecting them. And when you think that you've stopped the damage from occurring, there's the fiancé just to knock it right back in the net.
Wow.
How was that? How was that?
Wow. I'm just...
Did I just Dr. Phil that?
Yeah, fucking A, man. Holy shit. Have you been seeing, like, psychics and shit?
You know what? I've been sleeping on a very soft mattress, and so I, too, am very aware.
I'm gonna spend the rest of the night, like, pondering the meaning of life and my path in this world. But back to this shit, you can clearly see the puck is going, it's definitely shooting wide of the net until fucking Enstrom comes in and knocks it in behind Pavlik, who, you know, he really didn't have a shot of saving this.
It's completely Enstrom's fault, and he actually has no reason to even try to stick it at that point.
Yeah, you can see the puck trajectory was definitely going to go wide here until his.
Did you happen to measure out that angle with a protractor?
Yeah, that's definitely bullshit in my book. And after I saw that overhead shot, I thought it was more than misdemeanor, and I was thinking around a 6. And then I did some research and found out that Enstrom's from Sweden. So I automatically add a 1.5 to that, so I'm going 7.5 for this bullshit.
You know what? I was actually going to go 7.5, but for a different reason. The goal clearly is a BS goal. We both agree on that. But how severe a BS? Probably, you're right, probably like 5.5, 6. I add my extra 1.5 because after having experienced that game, I agree with your sentiment before we started the game that matchup was bullshit to begin with. It was perhaps one of the least satisfying games that we've ever played. What did I win in that game? Like 5-1?
I don't know. You're the holder of the book. I think it was 3-0.
I'm in the bathroom right now. I'm like 3 rooms away from the book.
You really trounced on the Jets right away, and after that BS goal there, and
yeah, it was pretty brutal.
That was like the nail in the fucking coffin.
Who do we got here? I don't even remember this game.
This is North Stars versus Toronto. This goal reminded me of the Corey Perry Pinball Wizard in a way.
Pinball Wizard.
Yeah. I was down behind the goal line, and it was a pass. I didn't shoot this. This is a fucking pass. And you will see here, it somehow goes right through James Reimer, who's still all fucked up from that Shadow of Death puck. Goes right through him, off the side of the cage, and then tic-tac-toes off his skate, off my forward skate, so it gets on the outside of Reimer, right along his stick. Now look at the distance between the back of Reimer's skate and the post. You really think a fucking flat-lying puck can fit through there?
I don't believe so.
So here, you can see the puck right here contacts the side of the net and does this fucked up bounce where it shoots straight out towards center ice, which is the same thing that happened against Patrick Waugh. I still think that this geometry here is completely bullshit and this would never happen in real life. But it somehow squeezes through, right here, the post and his skate. Look at this. It like fucking... like the puck shrinks or something and goes straight through those objects. And then off of my forward's toe right here.
So it squeezes through and then also then changes puck position. It starts to go end over end.
Yeah, at that point, because it goes off the toe of my guy's skate onto his stick perfectly. He's got like 6 seconds to knock this fucking thing in, but then I didn't even know I couldn't even believe I had the puck, right? So I wasn't even paying attention, and I was just lucky that I finally shot it before the goalie was able to get back into position, and it just crept in behind Reimer's outstretched right leg pad.
So on a scale of 1 to Briere, what do you give this one?
I think this is another 7.5. Reason being, the geometry involved. You get the bullshit pinball bounce here, or tic-tac-toe bounce, And then secondly, which I didn't even really notice till we started watching this down again, I didn't notice how narrow the spot between Reimer's left skate blade and the post is, which it's too narrow right there for that puck to physically fit through there. It would have just stopped dead, if anything else. 7.5. 2 7.5s tonight. How do you like that?
You know what? I'm actually going to go with a 9 because after looking at that replay, it's physically impossible for a puck to go through steel unless this thing has some kind of like X-Men Nightcrawler quality. There's no way that this puck could start to move through walls. I don't know. But I do feel like this episode might get a 3 out of 10 because it's been very heavy on the use of math and geometry.
Did the first goal even include math?
Let's cut all that out. Let's blame it on me being in a bathroom.
That about wraps this one up. It's great to have 2 bullshit goals here for one episode after our big dry spell, huh?
We might have to re-record this episode.
You're not feeling it in the shitter?
You guys, after we're done here over the weekend, listen to this and tell me that you don't cry at least 4 times from boredom.